This is incident report 5, part 5. I notice that in mental health wards, I go in, I'm perfectly fine, perfectly fine. One time, this black African nurse, she was not native to America. She was from Africa. She had a strong African dialect of English. And she said, you need to take your vitamins. And I said, oh, well, I would like to know what vitamins you want me to take. Can you please go make copies of the descriptions of the vitamins you want to give me, right? So I can read about them and see what's going into my body, right? Well, she gets mad. If you're not going to take your vitamins, you have to get a shot. Why? There's nothing wrong with me. And sure enough, she would go and get orderlies, and they would force me to get a shot. That way I do it, I'm against it. I'm against the violation of body autonomy, but I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to get in a fist fight that you're trying to kill me. You're trying to destroy my mind with shots, chemicals that work on the brain. So I say no, I don't want to take your vitamins, especially because she was unwilling to give me a printout of what she wanted me to take, what pills to take, and she's a nurse. Well, after they forced me to take a shot and this and that, later on I went to the booth. There's a big plexiglass thing in the middle of this prison. And in the middle of it, the orderlies, the nurses, all the workers are inside this plexiglass box. So I'm sitting outside the plexiglass and talking into it. I want a coffee or something. And she goes, I hate white trash. And I'm sitting there. She's next to her Mexican orderly or whatever, or he was a nurse. Right next to him, he heard it, and I'm sitting there like, she was mad at me because I called her a liar, that I didn't want to take antipsychotics when she was calling them vitamins. And I don't want to take antipsychotics anyway. There was nothing wrong with me. She called them vitamins. Well, I wanted printouts. What kind of vitamins are they, right? So then, of course, the shot was antipsychotic shot. What I realized in these mental health wards, I would go in and I would be totally normal, and they would force me to get a shot, and I would start acting weird. I would start acting because I don't know how to explain it. It gets into your body, it gets in your system, and you feel, I don't know how to explain it. How do I articulate that? It seems like, you know if a man enters a room and he has the moral right that he has some sort of thing about him, that he's articulate and he's just right. I mean, you feel like he's the king of the room, right? When he walks into the room, that he has authority. Well, that's the way I am in buildings. I feel like that I'm really smart and really with it. But what they do is they give me a shot and it brings me down. Yeah, I start acting strangely. And that's why the Obama government forces me to take shots.